What's up? What's up, Muhammad? How you doing? Have something in my throat. I gotta go to sleep. Bye. Why you going to sleep? All right, Silva. Have a good one. You just got here. Ain't no you gotta leave. That's what I'm saying. She just got here. Well, it is Sweden, so Sweden's time might be different from mine. Why you did that? You're crazy. How y'all doing? I have school. I forgot it's a different time zone. You stream too late? I stream at 1. What? I stream at 1 o'clock usually. It just today I kind of started late because I was kind of doing some stuff. But I usually start at 1:30 for the most part. I'm not gonna be streaming tomorrow, so probably gonna be today's gonna be my last stream of the week. Stream at 10 in the morning. I'll be doing stuff at 10 in the morning. Believe it or not. Tomorrow I'm not streaming tomorrow. I gotta do something tomorrow. I'm gonna be out, so I'm not gonna be streaming for the next 5 to 6 days. So probably gonna take my little intermission. But today's gonna be my last stream, at least for today. For those that I told people yesterday, that's what's gonna say. I gotta go. All right, so have a good one. Um, but like I don't know if y'all saw my video yesterday. For some of y'all that didn't watch my video yesterday, um, I made that video yesterday because I'm an advocate for what's going on in the world right now, and I kind of want to help change it because I feel like that's the narrative we're going on now. But I do want to apologize. I ain't gonna lie, that was very. I was watching my stream yesterday. It was very unchristian, like what I did yesterday. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of feel. I pray for forgiveness. I felt bad, bro. I felt bad. I don't try to. I try to be my best version. By Felicia, all right. And I I went off. I started using language I don't be using on this stream. It's just frustration. You feel me? I have the moments, so bear with me. If I do have the moments, don't come to my stream saying, I don't. It wasn't just like what I was thinking and bottled up. It's just when the religion, people try to bring religion into it. I tell people this all the time. I don't like when people try to bring religion, and when I'm frustrated, and it's just like it's crazy. There's 12 people, yeah. But back to what I was saying. I made that video yesterday because it's something that I thought about. Like, how come nobody, and this is crazy to my mind, everybody talks about all this stuff. Nobody ever talks about what I made yesterday. I always see people talking about, 1v1s, all this, all that. Nobody talks about what I made. What I don't see that. Maybe that's just me. I haven't seen it. But I always think about what one of the YouTubers I used to watch. What's the problem and what's the solution? And so I think about those two things. I combine them together, right? And like, obviously I made some stuff, but like it's just like I'm ahead of the curve with a lot of stuff lately. So shout out to learning my skills online, learning all my stuff pretty fast. Because I'm trying to scale this business pretty fast. I'm trying to scale it right away. I'm not waiting. We're living in a season. I don't got time to waste. The last 3 months, I've been having that mentality. I don't have time to waste. I got to get everything done now. Because if I wait, and especially this month, if I wait, everything's going to go to trash. And like a lot of people, if y'all saw my video, so I can get in full detail. And I was trying to say this for sure. But yeah, Zay, I'm taking accountability for yesterday. I usually don't go crazy and start spamming certain words. I know. I saw it. I saw it. I learned from it. You know, we learn from our mistakes. I saw it yesterday. I wasn't happy about it. I shouldn't have used all that lingo. You feel me? But today we're good. We're good. So we're good. We're good. What's up? What's up, Trillis? Today is Taco Tuesday. But I know like you, Zay, you used to tell me about. I don't know if you see my new video, but you were talking about how we got to learn certain skills. I was like, why don't I combine you learning certain skills and adding it with something that I like? A lot of people don't think like that. I used to think like you got to go to school, you got to, and that's it. But like I thought about it, I'm like, why don't these people get opportunities? You know, the wave is to go over there now to make money. People are stopped going to college nowadays. So I was like, why don't we have this? And so that's why I made that video yesterday because I thought about it. And so yeah, good vibe. I'm on good vibes today. And so I hope you've been good, Zay. Um, but like I was thinking about that yesterday. I'm like, everybody goes to college. Everybody, yeah, y'all know the idea. Everybody goes to college, but nobody thinks about playing sports in trade schools. And I was like, I don't see that as a trend. Yeah, they have the sport, but I don't really see people saying, hey, I'm going to trade school to play sports. Everybody says, I'm going to college or I'm going to OTE or I'm going to overseas or, you know, they got to have a bunch of offers. And like I was reading this and I was like, like y'all know me, I do my research. I do my research before I have an idea. But this is one of them ideas I can't ignore it. Cause it's just like it's been ever since I've decided to enroll in the school, it's been hitting me, bro. Every single I'm like yesterday it started hitting me. Like first my concept was like, oh, I'm gonna do to a certain age to this and that. Now it got to the point where I'm like, I'm gonna expand it to more. I'm like, what? Like my mind has been changing every single day. And so I'm talking about trade. I've been good, Phil. I'm doing good today. I reflected on my actions yesterday. I really didn't like the way I was speaking yesterday. That was very unchristlike. I ain't gonna lie. It was very unchristlike. But I'm trying to be better today. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. We're on to a new day. So I was kind of like um I'll say for sure it was like I see this a lot. And so like I know a lot of people are getting their certificate. And so I know I'm not giving the full detailed plan, but I'm telling you what I see. People are getting their certificate. But then there's people that want to play like sports. Like for me that's one thing I thought about because a lot of people can't play sports in trade school. Like this is just something that I thought about. A lot of people I don't see that. A lot of people they either just go get their certification or they gotta go to college. My concept would work because nobody has done it before. If I make it, I don't think anybody's done it before, and I looked it up too. A lot of people didn't think about that, and that's the key, you know, and that's good. Yeah, like I thought about that. Like Zay, you ever thought about that? The way that trade school is the new college, and I was like, how can I make trade school? Because trade school is the new college right now. A lot of people aren't going to school no more. They're going to get a certification. They're going to learn a skill. They're learning a high value skill. But what if that kid wants a high value skill? I thought about this. And he wants to, hey, let's say, you know, I'm not saying be a streamer, but let me give you an example. He wants to play pickleball. I don't know, high level pickleball. He don't get that option because or I want to play lacrosse or soccer. He don't got that option. He either got to be in the club and play intramural or he got to just do nothing. Name how many people have paved that type of thing. And so, like, that's why I made that video yesterday because I feel like Nobody's touching into this market. This is a market that people can touch into. Why is nobody touching the markets that nobody else is touching? Everybody's copying the market that everybody else is doing. I'm not. I'm getting my own little thing. Cause I see that. I see that. I see that. And that's one thing I've noticed with people. It's like they don't tap into their own, thing. They're copying other people or copying other streamers. Tap it like look, when I was on Rumble, I made motivational content. I made motivational content. Nobody was making it. I was like the only one. That's what made me stand out. A lot of people I've noticed is that they copy each other. They copy each other instead of just like building something new. How many people got a big brain and a big idea? I don't see that nowadays. Like you compare it to like 20, 30 years ago, it's not there. It's a lot of people are just like, and I'm not saying like if somebody start an idea and they just pivoted off it, that's different. But we don't see momentum movers anymore. Everybody's copying each other. They try to be and here's the thing: if you're trying to learn from like Kai and trying to be different, that's different. But very rarely do we see a person say, "Let me learn from someone." And yeah, and that's why I say a trade is a skill you can leverage, and that's the thing. A certification can lead you to better job opportunities. The thing about this idea is, even if you don't like, and I'm gonna give you an example. If you were to play sports, you still got a job. I feel like if you were to play sports at like an institution like an NCAA or like a JUCO, you don't have that much options. I'm talking about basketball if you're asking Muhammad. Like you don't, and soccer, all that stuff. You don't really have options. Like if let's say you want to be an athlete, you don't have options. Meanwhile, at a trade school, you could do welding and still play sports and still be making millions, which makes it even better because a lot of people don't think like that. A lot of people they don't. They think, oh, it's good. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I've been good, Phil. How you been? I hope you're still in here. I hope I didn't bore y'all to death. I think because that's why a lot of people went quiet. But that's what the topic of the video is a lot of people don't know what to do. There's some athletes that's doing welding and doing all this stuff, but they don't have an outlet. They're stuck doing welding and then they don't have options. And that's why I say I would do it step by step. Obviously, I'm not going to do something crazy. You'll stay confused and keep overthinking. Nah, I am stuck to one thing. What are you talking about? I'm still stuck. It's still the same idea. What are you talking about, Zay? I'm just explaining what my video was about. It's the same concept. A bigger it's a lot bigger now. Now it's like I have a full concept now. Every single day I'm working towards something that's regarding my future. It's not only just, oh, I'm not doing it is I'm still doing my trade. I'm still doing my trade. I'm trying something to see how it goes. Because it's still gonna connect. Everything that I'm doing is connecting to each other. It's not gonna change. Basketball, look, the basketball stuff is all gonna connect. I made it that way on purpose. I'm not general, just you, not just you. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, it's not. What's up, Kim? It is. I told y'all saw my post. I said that for months. It was last 2 months. It's gonna come out. It's still that same name, still same concept. Now I made it like, oh, it's pop culture, and at the same time, I just network with people. And I think since I decided to go back to school, now my ideas are starting to come to light a lot more. Everything feels like it's moving in the right direction. Everything. Like, I feel like I'm actually want to stream every single day. I feel like I actually want to make videos. I wasn't like that before. I think before I was kind of like, I'll make videos, then I won't make videos. Now I'm like, I'm trying to make a video every day and I'll force it and it comes out. Now it just comes out every day. But I'm good. I'm good, Kim. But yeah, I agree. Stick to one thing. And that's why I'm saying I'm still doing the trade stuff, but it's gonna help me with the idea that I have. So it kind of connects. That's the good thing about it. Like It could help with my editing. It could help me making websites. It could help me e-commerce. It could do so much for me. So I'm gonna be able to have a multitude of skills in that one thing that I'm studying. That's why I said like that's the good thing about it. Everything after that, I'm good for it. Which I think now apparently I gotta redo something, but that's almost done. So I gotta just send it and then I'm done. I think the payment, and then we're gonna be set for going back to school. I cannot wait. Shoot, the idea that I got, I can't wait to share it. I'm excited for it. Um, what's up, Swoozy? But I ain't give the full concept of what I'm gonna do yet. Some of it I did, the phase one. What's up? What's up, Garrett? You will always be showing up to my live streams. I peep that junk too. You never be in Phil stream, but you always be in mines. Or you be in Phil stream sometimes and then you be mostly in mines. I don't know why that is. I'm starting to think streaming ain't for me. Why? Why does everybody come with that generalization, man? Y'all, like, because it's hard? Bruh, starting a business is hard. Streaming, y'all too worried about being Casanat, y'all. Stop trying to be Casanat. Just be you. That's how I stream. I don't give a junk about being no Casanat or being all these streamers. I'm just doing my streams for me. I keep telling them that. Nah, it's not that. I think it is, bro. You say that's the defeatist mentality. Like it's not for me. Why is you have to have a reason why? The only way I quit something if I have a legitimate reason, not because I'm not good enough. And in terms of I'm not a good streamer. Not like, I feel like I'm not good enough. Because I stream one day and I got one viewer, so that means I should quit. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. That mentality, I'm not saying you are saying that, but some streamers I see that a lot is they don't see instant success and I'm out of here. I'm running. I'm getting here. I'm running. I'm hitting the dashers and shoot. I started on my Rumble channel with one viewer. I had zero. I had my first stream. I had one viewer, and he was talking the whole live stream. I understand how the live streaming space works. A lot of people, a lot of the new gen don't because they just see costs. Now, I started streaming in 2020. So I know for a fact when you start streaming, I know when to talk to the viewer. The 20s, I started early 20s. You start talking to the viewer, you start being relatable to the viewer. That's how I get people to come to my chat. That's why people come to me because they relate to me. That's the problem. A lot of people don't know how to do that. They just care about the numbers. Numbers. Numbers don't mean nothing. If you don't relate to the viewers, it's like and that's the problem. It's the problem. I'm trying to well, I'm saying I'm interested in other things, but no one can get yeah. If you're interested, that's fine. I'm just saying I hear that a lot. Like I hear that a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody can get famous overnight. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. I haven't heard of one streamer that got famous. And don't say Casanat, because Casanat was a YouTuber before he streamed. Even Phil will agree with me on this. Because I noticed, I've been watching Kai back in the day. I used to. He used to make videos. He didn't start streaming until like 2022, I think. And then like after his Mafia-thon or the Dance Move song stream with Speed or some junk, he blew up. And he blew up partly because he partnered with Aiden Ross. Y'all don't notice, Aiden Ross kind of brought him up too. Because Aiden Ross was the face of Twitch. Then it became Kai after. A lot of people don't know that. And it don't exist. It don't exist. That's what I'm saying. It never happens. But a lot of people see all the instant success and they think, oh, this is what I want. I'm sorry to be like frank with you. Look at I Show Speed. Look at me. Look at Phil. Phil's still growing. I'm still growing. Shoot, my videos don't even do good. The Rakai method, Rakai. No, you don't copy no one. You copy people, people are gonna figure out that you copy. Look at that white boy. He copied Speed and he fell off. Nobody knows who he is anymore. He fell off. He was a big streamer, but his name was like White Boy M. He copied Speed. Y'all, I don't know if y'all remember White Boy M. He copied Speed, and that's what happened. He fell off. He fell off. You copy people, you will fall. You will fall, bro. I don't even know who he is. I don't even see him on my front page. That should tell you enough about it. He used to be. I'm still growing as well. That's what I'm saying. But you're interested in why don't you use content to leverage it? We live in a social media age. Try other things, but leverage it in the social media. That's what I'm gonna start doing. We got too much stuff at our fingertips. We got Chat GBT, we got Gemini, we got Twitch, we got Instagram, we got YouTube, we got Rumble, we got Kick, we got so many different alternative platforms to build so much revenue off of. We need to stop like relying on just this one I do a multitude. I have Rumble, I have Twitch. I start uploading videos on Rumble. I'm gonna start doing that again. I have YouTube, I'd have TikTok, I have other alternative platforms just in case these ones get shut down. I have another 10 just in case. It's like people don't think outside the box. They think rely on one. And so it's crazy. And like, it was good, impressive progress. And like, look, I used Chat GBT today. And it gave me some plans and steps for my business plan. And it's already done. I think all I got to do is just send my stuff when I go to the school and all that. And everything will be done. I don't need to. Shoot, if it needs, it could write you a dang resume. We live in a world you could write AI could write your resume for you or tell you how to make a good resume. And you could literally copy how they tell you how to make it. Not literally copy, but you know what I mean. Tell you to write it this way, and then you basically put your info in, and you're done. So there's no excuse. ChatGPT can teach you how to talk to a woman. Like, bro, at this point, there's no excuse at this point. We're living in a world where you could learn stuff online and leverage it. Shoot, you don't even need scouting it. Scouting, look, sports realm, you don't even need to go to showcases like that. You could literally blow up off of one viral clip. Somebody getting crossed. Somebody scoring 30. And everybody will be in that gym. I'm telling you, that's the world we live in right now. And if you don't have a job, you can start a YouTube channel. I don't want to hear that excuse. I don't want to hear that excuse, bro. Oh, I can't. You can start a dang YouTube channel talking about your feelings or talking about making music. If you're unemployed, you can make YouTube videos and you can get monetized. I have somebody that I know is monetized. He has like 5K followers right now on YouTube. He used to have like 2K like 2 weeks ago. He's at 5K right now on YouTube. I'm telling y'all, I don't want to hear that excuse anymore. Oh, I'm not good enough. You are good enough. You have Chat GBT. We have Gemini. We have Canva AI. I don't want to hear, yeah. It turns off your brain. It doesn't save. I want to say it saves nobody. I don't want to say it saves. It helps. It's a guide, though. It's a guide. I'm just saying it's a guide. What's up, Carolina? It's a guide, impressive progress. We have a guide. We have YouTube videos that teach you how to do stuff. Oh, I use it just to like for ideas or grading. I don't rely on it. I use it to grade my stuff. I think, shoot, the idea that I had, it didn't require ChatGPT. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just happened to use it to see like what should I do? Like, what's the best foot forward in terms of what I do? Email. So let's say they tell you to email, contact, make something, get attention, post it on social media. I do it for that stuff, the grading stuff. Outside of that, I don't really use it for that. Yeah, like anything mod. No, I moder. I use it just to grade my stuff and like kind of like set like a. It can help you with working out too. It can help you make a workout plan. I think stuff like that I would do it for, but like I'm not gonna do it for. Oh, I need to have a conversation about girls and stuff. I'm not doing it for that. That's a different story. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna do that. That's a different story. But yeah, hello, Flo. Oh, to write whole essays, that's different. Oh, you're talking about writing essays. I did it for a resume. That's it. Essays is nah. I'm not gonna do it for essay. I'm gonna write my. I'll ask it. What's the best way to describe this person? And I'll see like, oh, let me do this. And I learn. Here's how I learn through technology. What I've learned. I've learned through technology by reading what it says, but I use my own expressive thoughts because then it's more thoughtful. Nah, I don't. I don't. That's a different story. I know. Not for that. No, that's a different story. You talk about you're talking about using it. You should use it to improve. You should use YouTube to improve. Like I feel like we live in a world. If you don't know how to do something, you can YouTube the jump. Like I don't know why people would just be like, I'm gonna just figure out by someone teaching me. Like why? You could YouTube that junk, learn it in seconds. How to do a push up. Shoot, I used to do that sometimes. Like how to make a video. I learned it in 30 seconds and I just did it. And then boom, I implemented my own ways. I was creative with my own thoughts and I learned it in seconds. But a lot of people don't think like that. It's crazy. Who needs college? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the danger. Yeah, I know. Who needs I said this. A lot of people aren't going to trade school is a new college. And this is part of the reason why my idea, I don't know if you've seen it, Impressive Progress. This is part of the reason I want to have that. Is because trade school is a new college wave. Nobody's going to college unless they're studying to be in the STEM program or they're studying to be a lawyer. I haven't heard of nobody that says, oh, I'm going to be, or a doctor. You know what I'm saying? But like, that STEM program is going to be the future of college. And if you're not doing it, you're probably going to go to the thing. But college, I think with college, I feel like it's gonna fall off the next couple years. In the next 5 to 10 years, everybody's gonna go to trade school, or they're gonna go to boot camp. You know, realistically, we don't need a degree to be successful unless you're a doctor or a surgeon. But like at the most part, I mean, and I said this, ChatGPT will probably take over. A lot of people start cheating. I remember it used to be Grammarly for us. ChatGPT was never the thing. It was Grammarly. Um, that was the thing you couldn't use for, citation machine. Now you got ChatGPT that could do that, give you a citation. It was citation machine for me and chat and Grammarly back in the day, but now that's gone. So you already know that and they kind of check it now. But what's up, what'd you say, chosen one for up? Yup, yeah. Check, yeah. Yeah, going to school at a trade school. I believe that's gonna be the future. I've been saying like there's no purpose of. I'm be honest. What is the purpose of in college? Unless you're studying like software engineer, you're being a doctor, you're being a lawyer. At this point, what's the purpose? We got so much technology. We could start our own stuff at our own disposal. Like that's why I say like when people say I want to study business to start your own business, it's a waste of time, especially in 2025. Like we got too much tools to start our own business. Why waste my time going to school? Like if I'm doing business law or business ethics, okay, maybe college would be a great route. But besides that, I think college is a waste of time if you're going for business. Like marketing, okay, maybe, but we got so much at our disposal. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. Best thing to know is how to fix and do stuff yourself or make a lot of money. Yeah. Yes, having experience. The purpose is to go on a journey. No, I'm not saying that. I ain't saying that. I'm saying like all these people go to college because they're influenced to do it. But let's be honest, bro. Let's be honest. We live in a world where you can literally teach yourself how to drive a car in less than 30 seconds. You live in a world where you can change your tire if you learn on a YouTube video. So like what would the purpose be of you have to do this, you have to do that? Like you could learn on the journey. All that junk of oh you have to be safe, you're never gonna learn nothing. Let's be honest. When you take more risks, you have more of a chance to learn. But when you don't take risks, you pretty much put yourself in a spot where you're stuck there and you're never gonna experience life. You experience more life when you go through stuff. You notice a lot of the people that have good relationships, they had bad breakups. It's not because they played it safe and played it all this like because they had bad breakups and eventually it led to a better one. It's just that's just reality. No, I'm not against backup plans, but you have to take risks too. To get in a relationship, you gotta go walk up to a girl. You don't just, oh, let me hope she comes to me. I'll be honest, I've been doing that too much. I got like when I start going back to school, I'm gonna force that on me. Oh, wait till she comes to no, that's not gonna happen, man. I'm gonna play it safe. And what security is and safety are a different thing. Security having a backup plan. Look, that's why I said I'm getting my cert. Because look, that's a backup plan. But I'm also at the same time, I'm not living in fear. That's what I mean. Fear. Huge difference. Backup plan and fear is different. It's what I'm trying to explain. Are you 6 foot? How to do basic? That's not true. I'm from Gen Z and I know how to do basic stuff. That's not true. That's false. That's false impressive. Not every single kid's like that. I know how to do some stuff. Am I 6 foot? Nah, I'm 5'7". But I'm just saying, I'm not trying to play sports. I'm just giving an example. But you know what I'm saying? I said most. Yeah, I'm saying I know how to do stuff. I was taught how to do stuff. I use YouTube to learn how to start a car and all that stuff. So like I that's not always true, bro. You're basing it on you're probably seeing the degenerate kids. That's why you think that. But you actually see the real like you're talking about the new wave of the old generation, we were taught how to do stuff. That's not true. The first generation of Gen Z, we were taught how to like do all that stuff. You're seeing the dudes from like 2006 to 2012. Those dudes, they don't know how to do nothing. 05 to 012, those are the kids that don't know how to do anything. 01 to 03, we're taught like being outside. A lot of the kids in the next generation, the second half, and like the beta, the alpha, those kids have never been outside. I was outside. I was raised outside. So that's how I grew up. I know how to do certain things. It wouldn't hurt me. It's over if you're not over 6 foot. Are you talking about for dating? Man, that's that red pill junk. No, it's not. It's not true. I had girls attracted me at 5'7". Shoot, at 5'3". I don't know what you talking about. That's that red pill junk. I don't know what you talking about. You don't gotta be 6'5". Shoot, I know dudes that are like, shoot, there's a dude I know that's like 5'8". He was getting a bunch of shoot. I used to hoop, but he was getting a bunch of girls. That's not true. You don't gotta be no 6 foot, 6'5". That's not true at all, man. That's all lies. That's all just it's about personality too. Don't believe all that red pill stuff. know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Like depends on for sports. Are you talking about for basketball maybe? Football you don't gotta be tall. Shoot, I was 5'3" and I was locking up 6'2" dudes. I don't know what you're talking about. I was locking them. Did I get offers? No. But I was giving them the work on defense. It don't matter. Y'all worry about height too dang much. This generation worry about height. Junk height, bro. Height's overrated. I used to be insecure about my height. But you know what? I'm 5'7". Cool. I'm cool with it now. It's all good, bro. I ain't worried about that. I used to, bro, impressive progress. I don't know if you knew this. I was dunking. I was touching the rim at 5'3". I was touching the rim at 5'3". Shoot, maybe 5'2". Hanging on the rim. I was dang near dunking at 5'3" too, or 5'4". I started dunking at this height. I'm telling you. All that stupid junk. You gotta be tall. You gotta be super tall. Who the junk you don't? You gotta be tall or nothing, bro. I'm cool with it. It's cool with it, man. I'm telling y'all, it's an excuse. I don't care about no dang height in my race. Can't touch the rim. I mean, I don't know. You making an excuse for yourself, my boy. You can be great. You too worried about the wrong things, bro. You can be great. You don't. Y'all worry too much about height. Who cares? Those women are toxic anyways. That's what I've learned. They're toxic. The ones that want 6'5" dudes, they just want someone to be tall. That's their likes. Shoot, I ain't gonna hate on them for their likes. So if they like a 6'5" dude, yeah, I do sometimes rant about that. But I honestly, me personally, I can care less. I'd rather be with someone that appreciates my height anyways. Or my personality. So that's why I say like impressive progress. I agree. I feel like impressive progress like relates to me. Like it's crazy. He's older than me, but he relates to me like by this much, like a lot. Like it's weird on YouTube. It's like I attract people that actually like relate to me. Like, but in the real world, it's like I get the opposite. It's like it's a weird like I don't know what it is. It's like I don't know. Like people that actually want to think on my wavelength, and I could have deep like that's something that I value in a person. I can have deep conversations. Some people they don't want to have that. They just want to have the stupid average. I'm sorry, average talk. I don't like using that word, but it's just like I don't want that all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like I want a real like conversation. Talk about the world. We could talk like every conversation with young jits is how many girls you got a girl yet? Are you doing this? Or nobody really has discussion about the reason God made this world is because of this. It's like everybody just has this all like I don't know what it is. Like when I be talking to people, I just be hearing that it's like the same like overrated. Nobody like wants to talk deep stuff. All I want to talk about is average surface. I like surface level stuff like gaming sometimes, but like if it's only about gaming, it's like, bro, oh my gosh, TV shows. Like, let's talk about something like deep stuff, bro. Like some deep, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like people don't do that. What's up, Peaky? We're avoiding people. No, I don't think so. Just people just don't have. For me, that's been the case. It's like I don't see people like when I be going out, I be seeing them have like, yeah, some of them they do, but it's all about just oh family, oh family, oh family, or it's like let's talk about something like deeper. You know what I'm saying? Like, how was the world made? You know, when I have them conversations, that's conversation that gets me excited. That gets me excited, bro. Not surface level junk. Like, oh, Yeah, man. What are you doing tomorrow? That's all we talk about. Like, oh, where do you go to school? Like that average conversation. Like, I want to have like something like I actually talk about something like real, like something real. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Why do you stream on YouTube? I'm just talking. I like streaming YouTube because like are you saying the reason why I stream on YouTube? Um I like helping people. I used to see people with mental health issues, so I kind of made streams so I could be like better and I don't know, help people better their lives type stuff, which, as I'm trying to better my own. So yeah, that's why I say like and I'm relatable to a lot of people. So that's one thing I could say. Before I power off most of the day, catch you later, bro. All right, I'll see you later in person progress. Keep doing you, man. What country you at? I'm in Florida. What's up, Peaky? Juice ain't word to squeeze. Juice ain't word to squeeze. Did you eat, bro? Nah, I haven't eaten yet. I'm not that I ain't gonna lie, I'm not that hungry. I might eat in a little bit though. Maybe been like 10 minutes. Juice ain't worth the squeeze. When does Jane upload? It'd be lit if Jane joined the server. Cause if hey, I thought about it. If Jane joins the chosen one servers, it's gonna start getting bigger. Which I mean, that's the scary thing about it. That's why I say never mind, because you never know. What if she joined? That'd be crazy. Did you eat meat? Want to talk? I'm good. I'm good. Do you eat meat? Do I eat meat? Yeah, I eat meat. I eat like I like steak. I like I don't know, that's the thing. She probably busy. Nah, but imagine if Jane joins the server. That like she's around the same length of community as me. Imagine if she joins and she gets people to join from her community and then we put it all together. Yo, it would go crazy. The chat will go crazy. I feel like you might start growing faster if that happens. Cause if she gets her community cause they already tapping to EJ now. Let's say they're already tapping to EJ. Let's say a big creator taps into EJ, right? What if one of them creators knows somebody, watches somebody that's big? They put your song on there. Cause sometimes I see that. If they really mess with your music enough, some people will put their music from another person's chat into your chat. Then you get bigger off that. I had that happen to me once. Like I had somebody. He came from. He used to have more followers than me. This back when I had 100 subs on YouTube. A guy put my channel in another channel. Then a guy another from that channel put it in another channel, and then eventually it spread to other channels. And they started coming. It could eventually lead to that. You never know. Especially because a lot of people don't know. Oh, the girl said. Oh, the girl from yesterday. Yeah. What happened with the girl that you were talking to yesterday? Was everything good? I don't want to be like nosy. Is everything good with her? The one that you were talking to yesterday, not the streamer, the other girl. Like KK, what's her name? Kiki or whatever. See this vibes. Yeah, what happened to her? Is she cool? Bro, I'm gonna tell you, bro, and give like some context what you said. Like, the three Y's. Shoot, I be telling people when a girl texts with 3 to 5 Y's, it usually means like interest. Like no girl really texts unless they gotta be really flirty as a friend. Like for the most part, usually when they text with like 3 Y's, maybe 5 Y's, they're interested in you, like on some jump. But they're not gonna. Here's the thing: they're not gonna tell you that either. They're just gonna They're just gonna hide. I'm gonna tell you. Oh yeah, she do. If she gives 5 to 8 Ys, you gotta make a move like this. You can't wait, especially if a girl shows interest. But nowadays, if you show interest too fast, they'll see it. So that's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm not saying play games, but a lot of people don't know what I mean by when I say don't answer right away. Answer the phone, but don't show. Let her prove herself to you. And what do I mean by that is I feel like that's one thing I'm gonna start doing with these girls, especially if I match with them. I'm gonna let them prove themselves first. Because if you overly text them, they get annoyed, especially if they got a lot of people. It's something I've noticed when I did like one word text, they start like over texting you, and that's how it's supposed to be. Because if you show too much, the girl's supposed to be the one that wants to be with you. It's not the guy that wants to be with the girl. It's supposed to be the other way around, anyways. But I'm not saying you feel, but I see what a lot of dudes will over text. Don't overly text the girl. If you're texting her and she knows you, or you're getting on the phone, just keep it simple. You want to be mysterious, and what I mean like be yourself, and what I mean my mysterious. You don't want to give too much info yet. You want to see her prove why she deserves to be in your life. If you show too much, she's gonna either run for the hills, probably run for the wall. I don't know, run for the mountains, type junk. That's why I would never. That's why I like, sir. Like one thing I used to like do. I used to, oh my gosh, I did this tomorrow. I just be like, oh, I'm going out of town. Like this, is what I be saying. Like, let's give me an example. You talking to somebody you know, non-girl. Yeah, I'm going out of town for a couple days. Don't be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna see all these girls. No, you go do that, they're gonna start being jealous. That's why I say like, yeah, I'm going out of town for a couple days. I'll probably or something like I'll talk to you whenever I can, or you know, if you want to text me, hit me up, or you want to be like, you want to keep it like you put it in her court, the ball in her court. Like Kai said this, and I was thinking about this. You should always put the girl in her court, the ball in her court, not you, bruh. Because if you just let her do it, she won't do it. We're guys, bruh. We're guys. Girls want us to lead, so we have to kind of be the leaders. That's just the reality of how it is. Nah, she's playing games, bro. She's testing you. Don't fall for it, bro. Don't fall for it. She is probably, and if she is, she's trying to make you jealous, bro. Don't you outraged? Shoot, just say, oh, you should have said something slick to it. You could. I ain't gonna lie, I feel you. Hey, you fumbling, my boy. Hold on, I'll be back. I'll say something slick. You gotta say something slick, bro. Like you gotta be like, okay, cool. Like you don't care. You do that junk, bruh. She not gonna disagree. See. Now you do need to lead. We as men, we need to lead. I'm sorry, I'm being honest with you. We're meant to be leaders. That's how it works, bro. That's how it was in the Bible too. That's just how reality is. I live in reality, bro. She texting right now. I told you, bro. Don't even do too much. And I'm telling you, don't do too much. Look, hey, for you learning, I told you, don't do too much. You're listening, bro. I'm telling you. See, I'm giving you game. Don't do too much. Let her do it. Let her do all the work, and then you reciprocate that work. Don't put too much work into a girl. You do that, she she running. She running. Saying like, just keep doing you, bro. I'm telling you. You're not fumbling. You're not fumbling. You're doing good. That's the key. Just buy a nice car. That's all you need. You watch too much Red Pill, man. You could get a girl without having a car, bro. You just have to be very like. There's broke dudes that have girls, bro. You don't need a super nice car, bro. That's that Red Pill stuff, man. That's not true. There's dudes with like average cars. Just having a car enough can get you a girl. You don't need a limousine. That's the she all over. See, I'm telling you, Phil. I'm telling you. You gotta balance between being a nice guy, but not too nice, cause then that's creepy vibes. I'm not saying to play games either. A lot of people don't know what I mean by that, but y'all just be kind. Kind. There's a difference. You too nice, they gonna start running for the hills. Oh my gosh, he's stalking me. Well, I don't do it. Just buy a car. Okay, I read your thing. Kyle, y'all stop watching Red Pill, man. That's not true. That ain't true. There's plenty of dudes I've seen getting girls without having a luxurious car. They had like a beaten down. I've heard of people with a beaten down car and they were getting girls. What? I'm telling you, bro. It's not. It has nothing to do with that. There'd be some drug dealers, not even drug dealers. Shoot, yeah, there'd be thugs with girls, and they don't be rich. What are you talking about? I don't. That's lies, bro. You straight lying. Oh, she all over. Oh, she texted you. Sheesh. My boy Phil is learning, bro. He learning. He learning. My boy learning. Oh man, that kiss kills me, bro. Kills me. This boy Kyle left the chat. Where you at, man? Bro, what's your best pickup line? I don't really think of pickup lines. I just talk. I'll be like, I don't know, a picture. I think one time I just said like, if you were a painting, it would be you or something corny. But I'm not really a pickup artist type of dude. I feel like I'm the type of dude. If they don't like me, they just don't like me. Like that's just how I pick up on things. I don't do pickup lines. I be just straight. If I do a pickup line, I think of it at the moment. But I don't really think about it like, oh, so deeply. Like, oh, what pickup line do I need to use? I just do stuff that flows. Like, oh, you look good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need to do all that stuff. You don't need pickup lines. That's what all these YouTubers will tell you, but you really don't. There's dudes that I've seen that don't have pickup lines, and they just be, oh, can I have your number? And they just get it. They don't really need it. That junk is all lies, bro. Like pickup lines, I feel like is stupid. Unless you're just like, I don't know. Unless you're trying to make a YouTube video. Because in the real world, bro, like a mature woman, you don't need to do a pickup line. All you get, if a girl really like, really likes you, and I haven't even been in like a real like, I told you I'm a virgin, but I haven't been in like a relationship like that. But I know if someone really likes you, they will make an effort to talk to you. You don't need to do no dang pickup lines. You just have to say, "Oh, I thought you're pretty. Can I ask you out?" Or can I give you can I get your number? And keep it simple. You don't have to do all this perfect stuff like they make it sound like on videos. She put 5 Ys, bro. Yeah. For what? For hate? Oh yeah. Getting her crazy, bro. What she said? What she said? Did she say like, now you got to figure out when you're gonna close, bro? Close the deal. Did she live near you or not? Cause you gotta move with discretion, especially with most of these girls, bro. They usually that's usually when they got 5 Y. If they don't choose you with 5 Ys, this girl just must be just a player. Cause for the most part, when they text with enthusiasm, either A is friendly, but it's usually the second one. For the most part, it's supposed to be the second one. She lives in South Carolina. Oof. I thought she was in like somewhere in Louisiana, I'd have been like, oh, okay, maybe you could pull something. That's not good. I mean, ask her. You gotta see. Shoot, if she consistently texts you every single day, I would say close the deal at that point. Like, oh, you would have to. I guess in this day and age, you gotta have to pick a time of day. Like, you can't ask her what time of day she's available. I feel like you gotta kind of pick it nowadays. Yeah, if a female ghosts me, I don't care. You gotta have to be like that. You kind of have to be like that when you're texting a girl too. You can't text her that you're so interested in her because it gives her needy vibes. It's weird. I ain't make these rules, but this is how it is. You know what I'm saying? I didn't make these rules. Unless she's like your girl. I mean, some girls like that. Some girls like when you text them a lot. But it depends on the girl too. But for the most part, like, you can't text a girl too much. Because if you text her too much, she wants to see you have a life outside of her type shit. You don't care if she don't text me, bro. I had a girl already ghost me. I didn't even get mad. I like when a girl ghosts me. It don't get me irritated. It don't irritate me anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like it used to. She video. My boy Phil. My boy Phil. I'm proud, man. I hope she don't play this game. If she plays a game, then we're cooked, bro. I'm cooked. It's just like something's going on at this point. Because usually 5 Ys, 8 Ys, 10 Ys, that's usually a good thing. They're enthusiastically texting you is usually a good thing. If that isn't, this girl got issues. Like I'm straight up like honest with y'all. She gotta be having issues. Yup, she wants me. Yeah, a girl texts with 10 Ys, bro, and she's texting like consistently, and she wants to call you every single. If she wants to call you every single day, you can't fumble this, Phil. I'm telling you this. If she calls you every single day, now they have options, so I know some of them have options. But if she calls you every single day, you definitely bagged it, bro. There's no questions. At that point, you gotta seal the deal, bro. You can't fumble that, especially if she's calling you every single day. At that point, you gotta be oblivious if you be like, oh, she don't like you. She do like you. If she call you every day, shoot, all you gotta do is ask for the date at that point. If that's the case with me, shoot, I'm asking for the date immediately. Some chicks, they don't do that. They call whenever, but if they call me at least mostly almost every day, you won. Bro, I know you single. I didn't say I was in a relationship. I never said that. Why you attacking me? I'm just helping my boy. See what I'm saying? Dude's gotta kill the vibe, bro. I'm gonna get this dude out of here. Kill the vibe. Talking about, I know you're single, man. Talk about that red pill. Get him out of here. Get this dude out of here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Trying to kill the mood of the stream with that bad mentality. All right, let's go. Let's vibe. Talk about I'm single. That boy talking about no girls wants him. They just want a nice car. He needs to stop watching Andrew Tate. He needs to stop watching FitX Fearless. Watch some real stuff, bro. Watch too much of that junk. Stop watching all that stuff, bro. You're gonna lead down. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. For y'all young men in this next generation, don't watch none of that stuff. I did. I used to. All it did is make me hate girls. So I stopped watching it. So I'm gonna tell you that from the bottom of my heart, life is better. I'm telling you. Do you believe in dogs? No, I don't believe. I have dog. I had a dog before. But I don't believe in dogs. Yeah, it makes you hate women. That's why I don't watch red pill content. Even though it be true, some of the stuff that they be saying is true. It makes you hate women. Look at Swaggy. He's on that red pill stuff. I'm telling you, he's never gonna find. You're gonna end up single. Those red pill dudes are gonna all be single. At least 50% of them. Because all they want to do is hit and dip. You're never gonna find a real relationship like that. That's why why you think they're all their content is about women. They don't have any other content. My content isn't all about women. It's about helping people. I just happen to mention women when it gets mentioned in the stream. There's a difference. Their content is built around that. So they're screwed. They're gonna be screwed if they get in a relationship, man. And so what's good, Flo? I'm feeling better today, man. I'm feeling better. I'm saying, like, everything's been good overall. How you been?
The Magic had.
Flo, what's good with boys? Flo, how y'all going so far? I've been good, man. I'm having a good day today. Way better. Living in truth, living in like greatness. It's about to be 4. I might, yeah. So maybe I like the 3:45 mark. I'll stop. But yeah, man. I'm definitely gonna say that. Yo, this autocorrect. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, dude came in the chat talk about that's why you single, Flo. I'm like, bruh, I'm helping Phil. Talk about I'm single. This dude single, bro. When a dude talks about another man's insecurities, I'm gonna tell y'all this from the bottom of my heart. When another man talks about another man's insecurities, you know what that tells me? It tells me that they're insecure themselves, bro. And you tell somebody, oh, you're not that good at what you do. You actually are good at what you do. They just hating. You're hating, bruh. They're hating. So, you know what I'm saying? I had to let it be known. I'm just saying, bro. That's why I don't hate on people. When you hate on someone, you secretly love them. So that's why I don't hate on no one. I don't think people realize that. But they're too dumb to see that. So anyways, but yeah, like I was just talking about some stuff. I'm gonna be better from next floor. Tomorrow I'm gonna be gone. Since y'all know I'm feeling a little bit better, so probably be gone tomorrow. No stream tomorrow. The next 6 days. Shoot, I don't even know if there probably won't be Wi-Fi, so I'm not gonna be streaming there. No videos. When I come back, I'll make some videos. Good thing it's only a couple days, so it won't be too bad. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. What happened? What I missed? The dude came in the chat talking about you need to be over 6 foot. And I was like, no, you don't. And he was being chill. And then like he said, you single, so what do you know? I was like, why do you come into the chat talking about another man being single? Why does that affect you? Like, people just have issues. I'm telling you, like, internally. Like, how you gonna judge another man's status? I'm helping fill out. I'm not even talking bad about you. But you just call me single and doing a disrespect. I could tell it was in a disrespectful way, the way he typed it. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. This is what I be talking about. I be chill and people be disrespecting me. I don't be doing nothing to them. People just got issues. I don't know how to just be like calm and just be like, they're that insecure. But it's crazy. Yeah, gotta rest and refresh. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Um, it's pretty good. I don't know, Flo, if you see my new video, but I was like, when I started the stream, I was talking about the video that I made recently, which is yesterday, and like how the idea is gonna tie into what I'm studying, because it will all correlate. Because look, it connects everything together. And so I've been doing a lot of thinking, because I know with this channel I've been doing a lot of streams. I make a lot of videos. I think I'm gonna go down the basketball self-improvement in terms of like, you know, a lot of people told me we want to see 5v5. I think once I come back, and maybe once I start doing that goal that I have for myself, I'll start filming streams of me 5v5. But it's gonna be a crazy thing, a crazy world to live in, and I definitely can say that for sure. It's gonna take the thing. I'm back. How did your call with Kiki go, man? It went good. Mm-hmm. So let me see what times I can stream. When I come back, what I'm gonna stream on. When's Rumble? Yeah, I'm never going back there. Let's see. Yeah, this junk. Nobody gets over 5 views. This is hilarious, man. Nobody gets over 5 views on this mug. She gonna clean up the home. She just kept oh, Phil, you might, hey, he might win, bro. What you think of is best, go for it. Yeah, you saw my video. That's literally what I want to do. Cause it's an option that nobody has explored. So it's gonna be even better. Like the payoff's gonna be better because there's less pressure because nobody else has done it. So only pressure there is, like, that's a good thing about it. Like, so it's like I like that. And Phil's about to pull his girl. I told him, see, less is more, bro. I'm telling you. Unless she plays the game, most of the time less always works. Hey, that's the only time, bro. I'm telling you, you winning. We winning, bro. You winning. 3 days till exam. Oh, you got exams? Yeah. That's why I say when you're silent, you create more. You create more mystery about yourself. That's why I say not to say too much. Cause I used to remember like, oh, don't tell all your stuff to people. Now I'm starting to realize that's so true. Because people be up in your business. And I'm starting to realize that. That's what I'm gonna start doing. Like, y'all gonna just start seeing my content, or you're gonna start seeing it. And then the results. Because people will just come out of that. I need to get rid of addiction. Sheesh. Lodger, what happened? What addiction of what? I'm fighting with my other personality. Just be yourself, bro. Are you trying to change Don't change personalities, bro. Just be who you are. Accept you for yourself for who you are. And everything will go good. Addiction of girls in there, I'm gonna tell you this from the bottom of my heart. And I'm gonna tell you this with like a grain of salt. While a lot of dudes, I'm not saying you, we gotta start treating them like human beings and not just sex creatures. Which us as men, we naturally think that, and that's human nature. That's good. That's normal. It could also be bad if you sexualize them too much. What I would do, bruh, is I would stay away from it, man. Like, don't even. I know IG has a lot of that stuff. Stay away from it. I try not to be too. I see stuff like with no bikini out. That shows up on my feed. I'm trying to be very disciplined with that. But a lot of people like it kind of does that. It kind of ruins what you do. But don't sexualize women too much, and like find something to do that makes you think about that more than women, and you'll overcome it. A lot of people don't think about that. You got to figure out what you want to do, because I know you're 20. I think you're 20, Lodger, or you're in high school, I believe. College or high school, I don't remember. I think you were 20, I believe. But it's just like that's the key, and it's being so hard to discipline. Find something that you want to do, like, hey, whether it's the gym, whether it's whether you want to be an entrepreneur, whether you want to be a singer, whether you want to be a rap, use that energy that you have towards women towards into that. And then you could eventually, you want a woman. That's why you're acting like that. You want a woman. And that's normal. I'll be honest with you, that's normal. Nothing to be ashamed of that. Shoot, I want a woman. I got to be more proactive now, you know what I'm saying, which I'll start doing once I get all this stuff sorted out very soon. I'll probably start being more proactive with it because I have more things. Yeah, maybe the gym. Yeah, the gym helps with that stuff. I'm being honest with you a lot. Gaming, yeah, shoot, find stuff to keep you away from it. Find stuff to do to keep you away from thinking about, because you're sexualizing the women. That's why we're like thinking like that. Not saying it could be bad to a certain degree, but I get where you're coming from. So I don't, and the thing is, I'm not here to judge people either. A lot of people think he's judging them. I'm not judging them. Everybody goes through their own struggles. We're here. This is an open space, and I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to think I'm better than no one, because I'm not. I'm not better than no one. I'm a okay guy trying to build something for myself. I ain't better than no one. So um, before people come in this chat, because I know sometimes people come in this chat and make accusations and before they even read. But yeah, Flo, that's what I told him. You know what I'm saying? If you're still here, just keep finding ways to build those habits away, and you'll be better. Keep spreading wisdom, UBL facts. Yesterday was fun on 2K. That dude, like, he really, like, so bro, the dude, I don't know if you saw that, Phil, right? I blocked the dude and he looked at the ball on the ground. I'm like, what the, bro, especially when the ball is on the ground, right? The ball is on the ground. I seen him do that too. The ball was on the ground. I blocked it. And he just looked at it like this. I'm like, bruh, you could have got that. I don't know if he expected me to play defense everywhere. I'm like, bro, I'm 7 foot. I'm not 7'4", bruh. Sometimes I don't like that when I play a game. Like, I know it's fun. But like when I play a game and I'll get a block and I'll just get it, it's like I have to go get it. I'm not saying you, Phil, but like I'll have to go get it. And the dude will just sit there and watch. And I'm like, bruh. That's why I like playing with you and I like playing with Hot Rod, is because y'all, both of y'all, like, I actually got someone I could play with for fun. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'll try to stay till day and tell the changes. Yeah, just keep doing you. Yeah, he must be. Like, I blocked the ball. I went straight. I think I had like, shoot, if I don't score, I'm going to get assists. Shoot, that's how I play the game in real life. Like, if I'm not going to score, I'm going to get assists the majority of the time. I don't need to score to be that, like, a threat. The thing is, I'll be an anchor, but I could also be a good playmaker and good overall player. Like, everything just fits the, like, yeah, people shoot threes and like dribble. It's like it's a dribble. It's like a dribble contest. Nobody like knows how to play make. I miss 2K17. People weren't spam dribbling. People were just passing the ball, getting people going. But then I think people try to cheat the system because you know how little kids are. They like to cheat the system. Shoot, even our generation did it a little bit in 20. But in 17, it wasn't that bad. You could pass the ball, you get the ball, boom, boom, pass, score, dunk. Now it's like dribble, leaner every single play. Even on my team, it's like, I'm seeing this on my team in 23. I started seeing this. Dribble, leaner every time. Behind the back, leaner every single, in the corner every time. It's like people don't know have like unique moves. It's the same thing. I just be seeing the same thing. All they do is shoot threes. Yeah, and I get it. You know, it ends the game faster, but I blame Steph Curry, bro, because everybody thinks, oh, it's like that IRL too. Because it used to be, bro, everybody's doing fundamentals, bro. Everybody's smart. Yeah, it's sheep. Hey, all sheep. Nobody got their own play style. I keep telling people that he did. Steph Curry changed the way the game is played. You know what I'm saying? Like and I think in a bad way actually, because it's like people don't watch fundamentals, and it's the generation like that we've seen. Oh, it's 3:45. I'm forgetting, but to keep it going, I'm be honest with you, man. Shooting threes. I'm not gonna lie. My favorite team in the league right now is I learned how to shoot from the front, then the back. So I used to not be able to shoot threes at all. Like I could shoot, but like I think I got more efficient like 2018. Like the time Steph was starting to rise up as a star and like known in the league. my 3-point shot got better, like 2018 to 2020. I think this year is probably like the best three that I've done, like 4-pointers. I'm starting to practice 4-pointers now, which is scary because back when I was younger, I could shoot 4-pointers, but now it's at the point where you're gonna have to guard me from like almost NBA range, which is scary. I say NBA. I was able to shoot college with ease at like 16. I think around that time period. Now I'm like shooting from like the logo, which is gonna be tough. I can shoot from the logo. That's why I say in a 1v1 it's gonna be very tough. Like shoot a Julian Newman. I mentioned this, a Julian Newman or like somebody like that around my height. You're not gonna be able to guard me because I can shoot from 40 feet. If I'm not shooting from 40 feet, I can get to the lane. My strengths are the lane, the floater, the layup, occasional pull up mid range. I need to get better on my fade, my leaners. But like outside of that, I think I got like I'm a tough cover for most. Cause I can hit tough shots, like hand in my face. Just cowardly. That's what I'm saying. I like doing it old school. I'm an old school type of dude. Making it harder first. Shake my head, feel bad for him. Man, he be. I ain't gonna lie. You said something about girls. I feel like as a light skin, that's the worst thing about being light skinned, bro. Hey, that they got a stereotype about you. Good thing I'm not, bro. They got a stereotype on me, anyways. Oh, I'm muted. I'm sorry. They're soft. They said they're soft. They're weak. Assume they get a bunch of girls. That kind of thing. With light skins, that's usually what it is. And we don't hear from him. My boy came into the stream. I was like, why you show up with Phil's here? But you will never hear. He's never here whenever Phil's streaming. I was like, why? This just. I don't know. I'm trolling him. He always does that, bro. I flow. You peep that? You peep that every time? He always shows up into my streams. Every single, like. That's funny. I don't know what it is. Bro, a ninja. I know. But I'm about to eat. EJ don't do that? Yeah. I'm about to eat, y'all. But yeah, EJ's cool. I'm concerned about him sometimes, but he'll be all right. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out. UBL. We out of here. Stay blessed.